Hey everybody, welcome to Neil Talks. My name's Neil and it's time to talk what we do in the shadows. And we're a couple episodes in. I'm loving the vibe of this show. Spiritually, it's the straight successor to the movie. The awkward energy is 100% there, and yet this isn't a straight rip-off of the movie, which I appreciate. The ideas evolved a little bit. Obviously, we've changed the location, we've changed the cast, but we're introducing some new concepts. I love the idea that Colin Robinson, the energy vampire, is just part of the, what do you call the group of vampires? I wanted to say coven, but that's witches. Flock? I don't know. Maybe it's still a coven. Is it a coven? Anyway, you guys tell me. I love that idea that he's just a different type of vampire, but a vampire nonetheless. Guillermo's an awesome character. I hope one day he gets his wish of becoming a vampire, but until then he's such an awesome familiar. His sort of marginally incompetent but totally enthusiastic commitment to the cause is lovely. I love that we're getting into Staten Island civic politics just because why not? And I love that Nadia has already made herself another what's the flip of a sire, an offspring. You know, she's converted Gen Elf into a vampire, or at least started that process. I don't know exactly what the mechanics are here. I'll need some reminding. Is it as straightforward as I drink your blood, you drink mine, or do you have to drain the victim completely before feeding them some of yours? But we have seen her feed on Gen Elf and then have Gen Elf drink some of hers. Has Nadia really thought this through? What's her plan, or is this just she seemed like fun? So let's get her on board. We need more women vampires. So yeah, I'm fully on board. I'm excited for more. Let's explore Staten Island a little more this episode. Let's jump right into it, guys. This is episode 3, and it's called Werewolf Feud. So I think I know where we're going here.
I have recently rediscovered my love for topiary sculpture, the art of bush manipulation.
Bush manipulation.
What you're about to see are the topiary representations of the vulvas of some of my favourite prostitutes. Women I have loved. It's Polly Nichols from Whitechapel. That's Nancy Reagan at the end. It's a bit untidy. And here we have the piece de résistance, my mother. You're kidding. That's werewolf piss. That'll do the business.
All his favorite vulvas. Like, this is perfect for Matt Berry, because all these vampires are such ridiculous characters.
Am I a morning person? That would be an enthusiastic yes.
How enthusiastic?
Go away, please, Colin Robinson.
Nandor, it's time to name that tune.
Yeah, no, get him out of here.
You get out of here. I made it up.
Please get out. Sleeping.
What a douche.
How are you? Mornings are great for feeding. If you don't want to have kids, then I would keep that phone in your pocket.
The face he makes when he walks away from a feed.
There's someone new in the office.
Oh dear.
If you get them before this place grinds them down. Knock, knock. I am Colin Robinson.
Oh, he's a left-handed shaker? That's terrible.
Oh. People talk.
Not to me, they don't.
Look at that. Personalized nameplate, huh?
Yeah, I had it made because people don't usually remember my name.
Oh.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting to hear a kind word. Been all alone since Mother died, so.
Well,
is she another energy vampire?
They're there.
Talk later?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I said we would.
I'd love to chat later.
I didn't get anything from her. Nothing.
You would think an energy vampire would be able to recognize another one, but maybe that's not what it is.
If me and Laszlo were to have ever had a child, I like to imagine it would look like him. Small and hard. I hate this goat.
That's because it's a bighorn sheep.
There's a bloody big werewolf on the lawn.
Quick.
Did the trap work?
Stinks. Oh. Why is its foot in a trap? Go to sleep.
That's it.
Mr. Werewolf. Okay, this way. Go, go.
Well, if it wakes up, won't it kill me?
Yes, probably. But we have more important things to talk about. For tens upon tens of years, the vampire and werewolf communities live in a wary peace.
If you're saying tens, you should say dozens. I don't know why, but dozens, yes. Tens, no.
Luckily for you guys, I have incredible healing abilities. When my werewolf brethren and sistren find out about this, they will not.
Brethren and Sestrin. Nice.
Ah, shit. You've broken the bloody window. My other leg.
This is bad.
You could have killed me.
Possibly, but you know, these things happen.
His face kills me.
She told me the saddest story about her nephew, born with his eyeballs facing backwards.
I think the new girl is an emotional vampire.
Oh,
they're an advanced form of energy vampire. They feed off of pity. Look at her. There's not going to be anything left when she's done with Dave, I'll tell you that much. EV. EV. Emotional vamp. Oh, hell.
Biff!
Hey!
Hey, Biff, can I have a word with you?
Biff, just a second. Biff, quick question about...
Poor Biff.
I have. Biff, I think my dog might be autistic and I need a shoulder to cry on.
Biff!
Please, Biff.
Happening.
What do you think of the toilet paper in here? I was wondering, let go!
This is crazy. Well, I feel really weak.
Poor Biff.
3 silver bullets.
How are we going to kill a whole wolf pack with just 3 silver bullets?
It's worse than that. We don't even have a gun.
No gun.
It's America.
Wolf pack.
How do you not have a gun? I mean, granted, it is New York State.
2 werewolves, as bold as brass, and I could even sense one behind me.
Get ready to start speaking it out your butt, you sense and sensibility, bitch. What are we doing?
You're ramping it up pretty quick here. Let's build up.
We're gonna get on with this.
Lack of organization.
You just need a second here. You're doing it again. You're
No, you
undermining
made us look like turds.
Go on, Laszlo.
Not my bunny, look. No, that's my rabbit. That's my best one.
My sciatica.
Sciatica.
Hey!
Here comes the party poop.
Oh, we can do the
Fighting
smoke.
with werewolves on the
Fun,
lawn.
fun.
You'll alert the human neighbors to the protocols.
Sure.
And now there's lots of dogs going in my house.
Shit, have you got a key?
Nandor, you forgot the key when you missed it.
So, are all you werewolves Indians?
Here we go again. Well, I'm an Indian, but that's because my father's from India. I think you're talking about a Native American like Marcus.
Yeah, but I'm not a werewolf because I'm Native American.
That's right.
We're all different.
I'm African American.
That's right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm Caribbean Canadian. Saskatoon, motherfucker.
That's right.
I'm Caucasian.
That's right. That's Chad.
This was written in 1993, and it states, should a werewolf pack ever beef with a vampire house?
It's 24 years old. 24.
Elect from amongst them the strongest fighter.
Staten Island Werewolf Support Group?
Vampires in this room?
Not you, Guillermo.
Not you, Guillermo.
Evie Russell.
Colin Robinson.
Working late?
I have to. I'm behind. She was killed by a drunk driver. He was my fiance.
Violence often begins at home. Studies indicate.
I've never had a home.
Hackers featuring Johnny Lee Miller and Fisher Stevens is one of the few movies from 1995 that still holds up.
I was held up at gunpoint.
95 was a great movie year, and I like Hackers. But I disagree with his statement. I love that they can elevate, and they do have oddly mystic powers.
Have you ever considered hunting with a partner?
The thought has only recently crossed my mind.
Oh.
Rhonda!
Tonight is a good night to die.
Who don't want you to die, Master?
No, you, Guillermo.
Not me to die, the other guy to die.
Oh, maybe don't say it like that.
Tonight is a good night for
So
the
tonight's a
other
good
guy,
night to
not
kill.
me to die.
They're here.
Sorry we're late. Sorry we're late. Bridge was a nightmare. And so it begins. Have you chosen your champion?
Oh, yeah. We choose Toby.
That is a very big one.
Nandor the Relentless.
Hi.
You desecrated my vulva garden. Namely, my mother's vulva. You turned it brown and wizened.
You made it look like his sister's vulva.
Exactly.
I don't know. Is this turkey cut freshly from the breast?
Please don't start. I have Munchausen's by proxy. I tell people he's sick so I feel better.
But then I do get sick.
Do you guys want to eat your food?
We're feeding right now.
No more bullshit. We fight.
I agree with the werewolf slut.
Thank you.
I'd say surrender, but it's my mother's vulva we're talking about.
He's quite big.
Come on, Nandor, you can do it. We need a new rug for the house.
We need a new rug.
I thought you
Dang.
recipes didn't do this until there was a full moon.
Come on, Nandor, you're relentless.
Choose your weapons.
No silver.
No silver.
I will choose
this. What is it?
Oh, no.
It's a bone. It's a chew toy.
No! Toby, no!
Toby!
What the hell? It's cheating!
Well played.
Toby, don't lick your wounds.
But
see you back at home.
No, please don't.
It looks, honestly, it looks better than it.
Leaving Guillermo with the...
Oh, hey, man. You think we could keep the bone?
Yeah?
Yeah?
That's okay.
Okay, cool.
She certainly knows how to get people's attention.
As many of you know, I've been paying out of pocket for my cat's glaucoma treatment, and the expenses have entirely wiped my savings. I asked my boyfriend Colin if I could stay with him.
What did he say?
He said he's not ready for that.
Oh,
Listen, these last few weeks have been wonderful.
But
I didn't know I could feel such depth of emotion, but I don't think this is healthy. I wish you nothing but continued success feeding on the addle-brained cattle that waste their lives around us.
I don't have anything to live for if I don't have you.
That's not true. You have so much more life to take out of these morons. Come here, we'll figure this out. Goodbye, Evie Russell.
Colin, don't leave me. I'm just kidding you. Colin,
Walk away, Colin.
please.
as Beethoven used to say, these bushes won't trim themselves. But there again, he was always saying shit like that.
I'm having so much fun with this show, and I love that it's not a heavy thinker. I love that I don't have to do a deep dive analysis or anything. But goddamn, it's funny, and it's smart. Like, it's smartly written. The characters aren't smart, but it's so smartly written. If there's energy vampires, there's emotional vampires too. And I love that up till now we've just seen Colin feeding, and there's nothing to distinguish him from normal human other than the fact that he's incredibly boring. And now we meet Evie, and she's incredibly emotionally manipulative. And when they show down, it's not just a battle of words, but they both do the elevating. They both do the classic vampire clash look. And now I'm like, okay, are they? They're real vampires. They just feed differently, and they are daywalkers. Like everything Colin told us back in the pilot is literally true. It's it's just freaking hilarious. I love that whole B plot. I'm a little sad that we don't keep Evie around because she's as much fun as Colin. The whole idea, but Colin's not going anywhere, so I'm thrilled. It's just such genius writing. I think that's where I'm at. I love that we introduced the vampires. We have a feud. There's been a truce that's lasted tens of years. Why does tens sound so weird? Hundreds, thousands, we're totally cool with. Tens doesn't work at all. We could go decades, or we could go dozens, but tens just doesn't pluralize well. Not sure why. I love that we defeat the massive werewolf with the chew toy, and that they had prepared for that. But, oh man, I'm reminded of the werewolf showdown back in the movie. It's so similar in the energy of it. You know, the jokes are fresh, but the energy's the same. The werewolves are unorganized. The vampires are very, very speciesist. It's just so much. It's so freaking funny. And top it all off, and Matt Berry gives us a tour of his nighttime vulva topiary garden. It's just like, who dreams this up? Who, like, where does that idea begin? And I'm loving Matt Berry in this show, and it's so weird because he just didn't work for me in the IT crowd. If you've watched my IT crowd reactions, you know that Douglas just never clicked for me as a character, and I think it's because I'm trying to figure out exactly why, and I don't fully have my finger on it yet. But I think it has to do with the fact that in the IT crowd, there were a bunch of characters that were, quote, normal. And so the ridiculous character, the one that's a parody, feels out of place. But in this show, every character is... parody is the wrong word, but every character is ridiculous in this show. There's no... I mean, the closest thing we have to, quote, normal people in this show are like the LARPers and the next door neighbor. But they're secondary. All our main characters are ridiculous, werewolves included. So you don't bump on Matt Berry's ridiculousness, which feels to me like it's probably his sort of default style. And so it works better in certain shows than in others. And it totally works here. If he's a centuries-old vampire, if he's nothing but an anachronism, if he has ridiculous hobbies like vulva topiary, it all just adds to the craziness that is Laszlo. And it works. And I love it. And it's hilarious. So I'm glad I got to find another outlet of his, another character, because I'm really, really enjoying him. He's one of the highlights of the show here. So, yeah, my anti-Douglas stance on the IT crowd was not an anti-Matt Berry stance, is all I'm saying. But yeah, I'm digging this show so much. I'm really looking forward to another episode. Can't wait until then. Can't wait to next week for you guys to come back and we can have a little more fun with this excellent new show. So until then, everybody, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.